There's a challenge here
Yes.
for Beej to describe a man's romance, but
Okay.
do not mention the key piece of furniture.
Huh. Okay.
Get ready for some bad nouning.
Yeah, bad nouning is coming. We should put that on a thing to hang on the monument
Oh, no.
as well.
Get out, bad nouning.
Okay, a man's romance. Picture yourself in a meadow, and you've been out there for hours, and you really need to evacuate your bowels. And so you might just think that I'll just cop a squat and grab some leaves and go with. And it's like you can do that. Like it's a bucolic surroundings, and you're gonna feel pretty good about. It's like this is fine. I can just leave. Like deer do it, right? Bears crap in the woods. You know, you might as well do it as well. But what I propose as a man's romance is an actual comfortable situation where rather than just being like, I'm just gonna drop my pants and just try to make sure I don't mess anything on my clothing. It's like, no. You should have the proper piece of equipment waiting for you, the kind that you would see in your home, you know, in hotel rooms, in the back of a bus, like any of that kind of stuff. It's like that should just be there waiting for you. You could even traveling, like when you stop at a national park or something, the kind of that situation is like that's even fine too. But it's not an enclosed situation. You should be able to sit down and you should be able to just let it all go and not have to think too hard about where it's going to end up or if it's going to get on you, because you've been seated the entire time on something reasonably comfortable, and that you're just going to void yourself. It's going to be fantastic. You enjoying like the feelings of the surroundings, whether you're on the side of the ocean and there's just like rocks all around you and stuff, and you just like water's like splashing up on whatever, or whether you're like
Water's splashing up on you.
There's thunder and lightning.
Yeah,
Hail.
whether you're like on the top of a mountain and it's just like you're perched on a box that's missing some material so that things can fall through it, and you're just kind of seated and enjoying that, or whether you do like I do,
Some piece of driftwood just sitting on.
yeah, or you do like I do and you find what seems to be might have been a much not modern but more modern than you would expect.
What did you do?
I found a place to sit and go while at the confluence of the 40 Mile, at the confluence of the Yukon and what was the name of the other river? When we were on Road Quest, I found a place to actually do it and got footage of me in
The Mississippi.
Yes. where the two rivers meet is where I got to sit and just stare out at that and actually use the washroom.
Confluence of the Yukon and the Mississippi.
Yes. They're long rivers. But yeah, that's what a man's romance is it's like it's doing your business outside, but doing it in in civilized comfort. And being exposed to the elements. You can't be in a place that's all enclosed in glass and just looking out on whatever. It's like, no, you have to feel like you're more a part of nature. I think I've done a sufficient job of describing this.
I believe you have. I think that nobody listening to that would be confused as to what you were talking about.
Great. Glad to hear
But
it.
they are confused about what you did 40 miles.
Authorities are looking into this at the moment.
There's a reason why it's 40 miles away from everything.
I like Russ there says, were you at all tempted to explain it as I made this joke one time on Feed Dump and now thousands of people think this is something I actually want. And it's like, no, this is actually something to enjoy. Like, this isn't the bit, like at the time I was like, oh, this is really funny. I'm gonna chalk this up to the term a man's romance is a much more generic term that comes out of a lot of anime where it's like, oh, you can't take this away from me, it's a man's romance. Usually it's like teenagers talking about taking away their porn. But it's the idea of, also the idea of a man's romance is like picking up a stick because it's a perfect stick and then using it to be a bat or a sword or like a walking stick or a cane or something else, something to help you like play pretend, right? It's like, that's a man's romance, is finding the perfect stick or finding the round stone or like those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I wasn't involved in any of this, and people send me photos of a man's romance. Like it'll just be like a toilet in the woods, and
You know Beej.
How many DMs do you get?
I don't think people know where to find me because nobody sends me these. They will. They will start doing it now.
info@loadingreadyrun.com.
Corey, you have to forward them on to Beej.
I do.
Yeah, it's why I send you Berserk fan art.
You don't just have like a rule set up on in your mailbox that auto forwards anything that contains the.
Oh,
word
it's not
man's
to my
romance?
email.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole gallery on Imgur somebody sent me one time that was like, here's a man's romance. It was like, I don't know, 30 or 40 pictures of different situations, and I was just like, yeah, most of those are really good. Like, I don't like the ones that are on the mountaintop because that looks like I don't like being cold, so it looks a little miserable, but I was like, it counts. So, and I think maybe they thought, oh, I've seen them all. And maybe what they thought is like, but Corey hasn't seen them all yet, so I'm going to send them all to Corey now.
Well, they're like, hey, Corey, is this a man's romance? They're like,
Oh,
you
they
think
want
this
your
counts?
Check
they
it
want
for
your
me.
professional opinion.
Yeah.
Did you
yeah.
say it once sometime? Maybe you brought it up sometime? Like
Maybe.
the time that I might have mentioned it, you're like, oh yeah, this thing.
Maybe I've had to explain it.
Oh God. Well, I'm sorry that I inadvertently kind of thrust that upon you, but
Yeah, no, I've pooped outdoors and it was not that majestic.
I think the toilet is an intrinsic part of it, right?
yeah, you need
Not
like
just a whole.
Not just a
cut
hole.
hole.
There has to be an actual toilet. Out
Yeah.
in the
And
woods
it's not just
somewhere.
one of those seats you put on the back of your truck.
No, definitely not.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
bumper dumper.
Plug it into the.
I'm sorry,
trailer.
what?
You've never heard of a bumper dumper?
Yes. It's just for you to sit on, so you don't
David,
have to
can
like
you tell by
squat.
my reaction the answer to that question?
You know, I thought everyone had heard about this.
I've never heard of a bumper dumper, no.
I've seen them also as like you can put them on your truck hitch as well.
Yeah.
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 Hitch.
Yeah.
Does that go above or below the truck nuts?
Directly
Just
above.
above.
Actually,
Directly above.
Try not to crap on your nuts. Yeah.